Alright, so heavy weapons. Sadly, I don't think I have a launcher on me, but that's not really a big thing. I can go over what those are. So basically, you still have Soften 'em Up and everything else. So Soften 'em Up has had acid added to its list, and I think slashing, because I think it was piercing, fire, or was it slashing and fire? Either way, acid was definitely added to its list. Its armor debuffs were increased, and it stacks with all armor debuffs. So that's always a plus. So you can just throw that on whatever. It might hit multiple targets, it might not, because obviously there's a very small radius to it. But it still has the same cooldown, and that's pretty much it on that. And of course rank 2, it's a little stronger than that, so not a big change there. Caltrops is still just as good as it's always been. It's an AoE snare. You cannot dispel it without Shake It Off 6, but it's still a very, very, very powerful snare. But do remember, if you are too close to it, it will snare you if you are PvP flagged, or if you're secret PvP flagged, which means whenever you enter a PvP zone. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant to do. Too many buttons on my damn thing. And then Suppressive Fire, which is a new stance for heavy weapons at 165 and 195, which is a 5% and 10% modifier to grenades, mutations, and heavy weapon damage. This does not affect damage overtime effects, meaning you can't apply it to incendiary strikes, you can't apply it to dirty steel, you can't apply it to hypothermia, napalm, rending vibrations, I think that always armed, and I want to say that's all the dots. So yeah, heavy weapons obviously got a little bit of a buff, not a big one. Just pretty much a stance to increase its damage, which actually is surprisingly effective if you stack it properly, and even just without stacking it properly, it's still useful. Heavy weapons is still the only weapon in the game that you can jump, turn around, and shoot if you are in third person and shoot behind you. And of course, heavy weapons will hit in an area, so that's always nice. It's able to hit up to 120 meters. It has a 5-meter radius, but you will need to make sure that you have a line of sight of your targets. If I had a launcher, I would show you really quick, but I'm trying to blaze through these videos. Obviously, you can still watch the older heavy weapons video to see how it shoots, but this is pretty much just explaining the updates that changed it. So, increased armor debuff, added, what's it called? Acid resistance reduction. Caltrops, I believe, got a duration increase. Hold on, let me make sure, because I think that was supposed to be the thing. I think that was supposed to get a duration increase to 10 seconds.
Ouch! Ow!
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 10 seconds. It says 5 seconds though, so I'll leave it alone. There's a little random Gaussios? Either way. But yeah, and then Suppressive Fire for the stance increase to grenades, mutations, heavy weapons, but not to damage overtime effects.